Hello, everyone, and welcome to Snowflake's London office. I'm delighted to kick off our new series all around data for good. And to do so, I'm delighted to be joined by Karen Beauné, VP of EMEA Marketing at Snowflake. Karen, such a pleasure sitting down with you today.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for having me today.
Karen, Snowflake has long been a supporter of data for good initiatives. How is Snowflake powering its mission of mobilizing the world's data to have a positive impact on a global scale?
Well, according to the United Nations, we are on track to meet only 17% of the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030, which is quite dramatic and alarming and tells us that we need to urgently improve progress if we want to meet those goals. At Snowflake, we believe that data can solve key social challenges, but while data actually impacts our lives, it's still being held back. In fact, we've observed that there is gap and inconsistency in access, quality, and representation of data that impact different groups. And these discrepancies actually lead to biased results and unfair outcomes that have a negative impact on areas like healthcare or education. This is what we call data disparity. By ending data disparities, we have a unique opportunity to make a big change today. And the end data disparity focus is just a natural evolution of Snowflake's commitment to data for good.
Great insights, Karen. Thank you. Snowflake has now taken up this mantra of ending data disparity. Can you walk us through the change and what this means for the broader data cloud ecosystem?
At Snowflake, we envision a world where data would benefit everyone, not just a few. Imagine a world where the gap has significantly been reduced and where more people can actually access the insight they need to make fairer and smarter decisions. That would help them tremendously in solving their challenges. Well, Snowflake's mission is to mobilize the world data. And thousands of organizations are today using the AI data cloud to solve their biggest business challenges. So thanks to our data capability and our powerful data cloud ecosystem, we can reduce and address the data disparity and help solving key societal challenges. As you know, in the past years, we have been conducting several data for good initiatives together with our partners, customers, and industry leaders. And it's been clear to us that everyone wants to help. Everyone wants to be part of it and do more. So we really realized that we could do something together, increasing the partnership. That's why we've created the End Data Disparity movement. This is a key initiative that we lead, and it's a call to action for all. And we are specifically focused on the goal number 17, which is about building partnership and access.
It's great to hear, Karen, and this is an exciting next chapter for Snowflake. How will this initiative continue to evolve, say, over the coming months and years for Snowflake?
To allow that to happen, we've created an advisory board. The End Data Disparity Advisory Board is made of people from Snowflake. Beauné, one of our founders, is part of it. And we are thrilled to have him because Beauné is so engaged and he has always shared the idea that data is central in how we run our lives, businesses, and institutions. We also have members of the advisory board which are external to Snowflake. We have leaders in tech, experts in climate science, and experts in data, of course. The objective of the advisory board is really to focus on very specific use cases around climate, social, and health, and really ensure that the collective efforts translate into concrete changes on the ground.
Great to hear, Karen. And while it's great to sit down together here in Snowflake's London office, it's even more impactful to take the conversations and gatherings to world leaders. Where does Snowflake plan to continue the dialogue, and how does this set the stage for what's next?
One of our primary activation will be around Snowflake's presence at World Economic Forum in Davos 2025. We want to take this opportunity to increase awareness around data disparity, but also show that working together, we can have a great impact. And for sure, sharing the outcome of the use cases that we will be supporting. So this is a unique opportunity to bring this topic to leaders, politicians, and influencers, and hopefully increase awareness and maybe inspire people to do things similar.
I love that, and inspire people indeed. Thank you so much, Karen. How can the audience stay informed and updated on the latest?
The best way to stay engaged is to go to our microsite. We have a dedicated microsite and a dedicated LinkedIn page for End Data Disparity. You can find there videos and also a white paper that actually explain what data disparity is and why it matters. We will be adding case studies and videos on those two platforms. But the best way is, of course, to follow along, but probably to join us and be part of this movement and end data disparity together.
Well said. Thank you so much, Karen, and it's great to hear how Snowflake is leading the way. Such a pleasure sitting down with you today.
Thank you, Ryan.